All right, folks, we're going to be reacting to the new Norma Jean track. I'm excited. Big Norma Jean fan. Let's go. Bam, this track already fire, eh? Okay. Call for Blood. Got that feedback. It sounds dark. Sounds dirty. Wow. Interesting sound. Very non-Norma Jean sounding so far. I mean, that melody is on brand, but... this build-up. Wow, that shriek. Very punky, eh? This video too, this black and white aesthetic. Oh, I love those trademark, like, heavy guitars. Just drop. Oh, there's like feedback in those riffs. Interesting choice. Whoa. Okay. Tossing the instrument. Weird song so far. Programming lyrics, ones and zeros. And you can feel the shelf falling off it. Big open bang bang. Stand your ground at the gates as we multiply. Okay. Yeah, that weird dissonant riff in the background. Punchy drums. Got two vocalists here, hey? It's the guy on the drums? Very interesting choice for a single so far. I love that shriek. Yeah, that wail of his. That's the track, hey? Very interesting. Off the album Death Rattle, Sing For Me. Interesting, interesting, interesting. All right, so Call for Blood. Initial reaction, not my favorite Norma Jean track. I've listened to it a couple more times so I can give you guys a proper review. Still not my favorite, although it's grown on me a smidge. And you know what I'm going to say about this succinctly here is it doesn't feel like a single. You know, I think about some of their more popular tracks, Sword in Mouth, Fire Eyes, with Errors, you know, Mind Over Mind. Those tracks, I think, do a better job in the songwriting department of blending that chaotic, signature heavy, you know, they've got a really signature guitar tone, I feel like, blending that grooviness with, you know, just some of those melodic aspects from the songwriting. And I think what lets the track down here a little bit is that the instrumentation in this track is very interesting. You know, some of the drumming is, you know, mid or pace. It feels very open. The guitars are feedbacking and combining that with riffs. So it's interesting from a instrumentation standpoint, experimental, I would say, but it's not necessarily a groover. It's not necessarily a banger, which is sort of causing me to feel like, hey, this isn't necessarily a single feeling track. I think there's a lot of buildup as well, but not necessarily the payoff of a huge chorus. The melodic moments in here, I think, just aren't as strong from a songwriting standpoint, but vocally, I think the performance is very strong, where you've got some of those shrieks and wails at the end of some of these 4-bar runs, some ominous sort of foreboding vocalization, some talking moments in the background. So some really cool stuff. They're really experimenting with their sound, which I think is the sort of highlight here that really made me interested in listening to this song on further listens and sort of listen more to the record. My understanding is they're not going with Will Putney for the production here, so I'm really interested to see where they take their sound. I think as a band they've had an interesting trajectory throughout their career, and slowly but surely every record they've tried something new. So excited to see what the new 2022 era for Norma Jean is. I mean, all these bands that have sort of been locked in have had tons of time to write and really craft excellent records, so I'm excited, and Norma Jean doesn't really let me down, especially with their latest releases, all killer records. So I think this one's really going to help to be in context of the record, and it's a good track overall. Not my favorite, but excited to hear more from these guys. Alrighty, thanks for catching up on the reaction here, and I'll catch you guys later.